All right, so welcome back to my channel. If I sound a little low, it's just because baby is sleeping. So forgive me if I'm a little low. However, I'm going to pull from the Black Moon Lilith Cosmic Alchemy Oracle and the Oracle of the Radiant Sun astrology cards to illuminate your life. Okay. I'm sitting here with my Aqua Aura Quartz and just felt a lot of heavy energy the last couple of days. The full moon is coming, and I know that when I personally go through transformations, being a 12th houser, I know it's something that the collective can connect with. So bear with me while I work through these cards. The cards that I did want to get into was the Symbols deck as well because we this two moons is really like getting to me. Like I'm feeling the two moons right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the Sybils um auriculum. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out right now. Black doves, peace, right? Doves supposed to represent peace. So I'm gonna pull from these two. All right, so one second, let me go ahead and connect this here. So I'm trying to figure, should I do this first or last? Peace comes at the end. All right, we're gonna I was about to say we're gonna cause construction first or destruction. We're gonna destruct something first with the Lilith deck. So let's get into it. Great Mother. All right. Thank you, ancestors. Um, Ascended ancestors, those who are skilled in being a griot and releasing the shadow, which I just seen, as well as the ancestor that is proficient and mastered in the art of cartomancy, mediumship, being tapped into the divine higher power within. May that ancestor come forth that is aligned with me. All right. Let's go ahead and illuminate the chaotic energy going on with these two moons. Two moons. So, intuition is definitely heightened right now. So, if you've always been in tune with your intuition and you're starting to notice that when you respond well to your intuition that you get huge payout rewards, keep doing that. And it may start off or come off as very multiplication, 47 break it down to, or 43 break it down to 17, I'm sorry. It may first come off as very you see how this card is, how it's like the multiplication where it's like different pieces all over the place of you. All right, honor your boundaries. I feel like you may be pulling your energy back or pulling your energy in right at this time, because you need to separate in order to distinguish yourself from your higher self. And you may be running into situations or people where it's clearly showing that that's not vibrating on the same level you're vibrating or the same place or space you're vibrating. It doesn't mean that one is better than the other. It just means it's not a vibrational match. There's low compatibility or no compatibility. So we're vibrating closer to things that are more compatible with us. Therefore, we are giving out a signal to the universe of what is compatible by saying no to the things that do not fill us up. And when we don't say no to the things that are not feeling us, then we essentially allow ourselves to be a placeholder and accept placeholder energy until we get the courage to move forward. Yep, you got Spark of Genius here with Uranus, Spark of Genius and Ascension 29 breaking down to 11. So this is something that all of us are starting to master at this time, okay, with your soul's purpose. 22 breaking down to a 4. You could be seeing 22. You could be a life path 22 or 4. Or you could be in Aquarius, or this may have to do with Aquarian energy. Pluto is moving direct now and it's going to head back into Aquarius and it's not going back to Capricorn. So there's definitely a deep ascension process that's taking place for all of us here on Earth. The whole Earth is being like processed through this deep cleaning that has just gone through with Pluto in Capricorn from 2008 until now. Yep, emotional clearing, dissolution. Something is being broken up in the Pisces energy. Jupiter here again with Sagittarius, that Pisces energy about honoring your boundaries. Saturn being in Pisces has a lot of support here for us when it comes to letting ourselves go and freeing ourselves. And yep, this definitely Neptune energy here with spiritual magic. This card again usually talks about candle magic, using candle and fire or sublime or anything that's sublimation. You got sub here being part of the root word. And sub just basically goes into what's underneath the surface, right? Something that's underneath. And you see there's an out of body experience. People could be experiencing out of body experiences, or you may just with the moon there, the two moons that are going on right now could definitely have you experiencing higher facets of your own intuition that you may have not known before. Again, we got a 4 here, 34, 43. These are mirroring numbers. So someone could have been mirroring you, or your higher self is showing you or telling you to look in the mirror and see how magical you really are. Yeah, release perfectionism. Release perfectionism. 6. Stop trying to fix everything. Stop trying to be perfect. Mercury rules. Virgo. Here we got Mercury communication truth. Again, here with Sagittarius at the bottom with free yourself. All right, so let's illuminate a little bit more into this, shall we? And you got 24 here too, another 2 and a 4. So you could be a life path 2, or someone else could be a life path 2 and 4. Or maybe this could be your personal 2-year, 4-year, personal 6-year, personal 8-year. Okay. Or those could be significant numbers to your address, phone number, or whatever. So let's get into this Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Well, let's first look at your higher self and emotional clearing. All right, we got Pisces energy, empathy. Pisces again with Jupiter, Pisces seduction. Okay, so both 12s here, and then you got Scorpio energy here with endurance at the bottom. So going into Scorpio season during this 8-year, 8-month, 8th house energy, you could be dealing with some 8th house energy or some loss, grief, dealing with lower emotions, the shame you may be going through. This reminds me of the Leo card as well, even though Scorpio and Leo square. This reminds me of the Leo card with here because it's like you're overcoming some type of addiction, like you're starting to master some type of addiction or some bad, really bad habits that although um, someone might have empathy for, or you might have empathy for this person, like especially like a secret, or you might have shared something with someone that was very intimate, very raw emotionally, and there might be a battle with the ego going on here. But the ego, although we do need the animal nature to exist, the ego here with the sun is showing us a spark of genius or ascension. So we can't discredit the Leo energy. We can't discredit the ego. However, there's something far greater than the ego. You got the higher self that's greater than the ego. Okay. It has a greater range of perception than the ego, which is why it's very important to, yeah, learn how to have some form of control here. With Jupiter in Capricorn, you got control here with the spider. I mean, not spider. The snake is eating its own tail. You're learning how to control relationships or the dynamics of relationships better by being an authority figure in your life. Okay, maybe you used to grant people a little bit too much power because you wanted to see the good in people, or you're very altruistic. But sometimes 11 that can come off as being indecisive with Libra and Venus here. You want more out of life with this ostentation, but it seems like a lot of drama surrounding who you choose to dedicate your relationship energy to. Very critical energy, somebody trying to make you feel bad about something. Are you trying to criticize who they think you are based on your profile online? Like you may have been very vulnerable with this person to an extent that you were you're so intimate with them that you know all that intuition, all that empathy with the moon, the two moons going on, that led to the empathy and seduction. Okay, it wasn't pity, it was empathy and seduction. And I think maybe you, collective, or someone you know maybe need to hear that. It wasn't pity. You didn't have pity for them. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of served whatever purpose. That's what Scorpio does. They do serve, Scorpio energy serves a purpose. All right, so let's get to the soul's purpose here. Scorpio season. Speculation. Okay, Jupiter Cancer. And it came out again. Endurance. You're trying to see who's going to endure. Okay, you got Saturn and Aquarius. This person could have that placement, or the endurance that you are speculating with the genius and ascension is who's going to be the one to who's going to be different. You're looking for someone that's different, that's not like everyone else. That's the purpose of what's taking place between you and this other person, or you in this situation where there may have been some rose tinted glasses, but maybe the glasses got pulled off or snatched off with the emotional clearing. You had to experience some type of loss or grief in the situation in order to open your heart chakra a bit more. Yep, you got Libra again, Libra and Venus, and then the idealism card again with Moon and Libra too. Companionship. So this has a lot to do with relationships. You got the 11 here, which is about, mastery. Twice, 11, 11. You may have been seeing that. You got 77 too. So you could be seeing double numbers, double digits, but you have patience here with Jupiter Virgo at the bottom and fortune right behind it. So you're going to get what's coming to you, but you did have to go through this emotional clearing that took place. The clearing would never happen if you wasn't so empathic and so seductive at the same time. And you may have felt like this person was doing that to you, but ultimately, this is just for you to see who's real and who's not real. And the decision was made that, you may have high hopes about someone, but um, they showed you the truth, and you should believe them and continue to endure. Continue to endure whatever challenges you're being faced. The full moon is offering this the ability, the energy to keep going and to let it go and not let it get to you to the point where you Jupiter and Cancer, which is an exaltation, can overdo itself. And if we're looking at it, Jupiter Cancer here, let's actually look at this card, number 4, Jupiter and Crabbies, gain nurturing attachment. Okay. So it says when this card is drawn during the reading, it encourages the questioner to look for his or her family for support and even financial help with regard to the question asked. The speculation card is also a good indication of a successful outcome to an imminent property deal. Okay, so this may have something to do with, family, or something that has happened in your family, or some reoccurring theme in your family where they're kind of like your family member could have been in a unicorn situation, or you're just lucky when it comes to certain things, or maybe your family is just lucky with certain things, and you may need to seek advice or support in how they were open to attract whatever it is that. And luck is when preparation meets opportunity. So that's why you have to keep enduring, because spiritual magic release perfectionism, communication. Mercury ruled here again, Venus and Gemini, flattery. Okay, this is the card of the twins. Venus and Gemini is someone who um sapiosexual, likes to, have friends and date people and explore different levels of friendship, with the idea of friendship with multiple people. Okay, you got more air here with harmony, the sun in Libra, Jupiter Aries, enterprise, and then moon Sagittarius, optimism. Okay, so there's something very magical when it comes to friendships that, and you got fortune on the bottom, that I think you are very aware of. And, or, with the sun and Uranus, maybe you just need to be with someone who is always going to be a friend to you, or you're always going to be a friend to them. Your friendship matters. And if people um around you, if you guys don't have an established friendship, maybe which is kind of like common courtesy, decency, treating each other like human beings, like acknowledge, like those are basic, or I hate to say basic, more like simple. Those are simple ways. Yeah, you got speed limitation. Yeah, the saying basic is like the quickest way to like limit the idea of something. So I'm gonna say simple. It's the simplest way to show love is to, indulge in a friendship with someone. And a lot of people forgot the art of friendship because they're so much in a rush with this endurance card. They're such in a rush to, get to the good part that they don't know how to be friends first. And yep, you got here strategy, mirror, which we got before, vibration, transformation. Yeah. And when you see something like that being highlighted between a relationship with you and another person, where you feel like someone's being kind of strategic, or they're lying, or you just feel like there's some type of Pisces energy, some type of illusion going on, you need to trust that spark of genius, your intuition, because your purpose is to be able to detect lies, deceit, because you've been through it so much before that when it shows up in the mirror, that vibration, you know exactly what to do to transmute it out of your life. And that may be by stillness, meditation. Your pride or ego may show up to tell you that you're too good for a situation and you need to let it go. And here's justice being served, unity, boom. And then we go back to the mystery. Here, under fortune, we have ostentation and flirtation. Like, miss one bus, 15 more coming, and the next 15 is coming, right? Gucci. Okay, maybe somebody that you're going to team up with, or somebody you're going to partner up with in some way, maybe just friends or more. But maybe you're going to be with somebody. You got 69, which I just was retweeting about how Jupiter Cancer begins on June 9th of next year, during the 9 year. So it's gonna be 699. But maybe you're meant to be with someone who is more of a loner, even though they may be flirty. They may show some type of impulsiveness by being generous with you, changing up your friendship or how what you guys communicate with, by getting things in order. Like an extreme change is taking place in how you guys communicate, because there might seem to be some type of hope that something actually can work. Someone is actually willing to dominate you, which I'm thinking domination with Sagittarius energy, which is, philosophy, spiritual, like a priest, like a high priest. And you got Pisces energy here again with authority. Yeah, it might be a high priest or someone who's actually into the same mysteries as you are. They may help you to relax and free yourself, expand. Yeah, again, Jupiter energy here, liberate your truth. Somebody is coming to help you not feel so bad about all the shit you've been through, because it's just life and it happens. You might be a little bit too hard on yourself. So they might, with this order card, Moon Virgo, they may help you to reorganize how you should feel about something, because other people may have been throwing their garbage on you to force you to fix something about themselves. But they're putting it in a way where it's you're the problem and you got to fix them. And it's like, no, if you have a problem, then you have to fix your problem. You can't say I got a problem, and if you don't fix it, then I'm never gonna talk to you again. Like, that's so immature. Which is why this Mars Capricorn is here. Yeah, that's why people are indecisive, because they want to know, are you gonna fix their problems? Are you gonna, or collective, this could be you, with drama here, and escape. Like, you want someone to fix your problems for you and they can't do that. You have the vision that was given to you by the Most High, and you're going to feel a need, especially with this Aries energy, and Chiron, the full moon, to go and repair it or fix it in one way or another. And who you're around can definitely influence, if you're going to stick to your guns and follow your intuition, and be discriminatory when it comes to the things that are coming from your intuition, your higher mind, your higher self. Okay. Or are you going to criticize the vision that was given to you and continue to live in your lower nature where people can lie to you, power trip you, and rob you of your riches by manipulating you for personal gain? All right. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for tuning into this message. I hope it finds you well. May the great mother continue to bless you. Thank you.